What's up, guys? Gun here. Time to talk wide receivers. I'm going to give you three guys I'm watching early on this week. If you guys have receivers that you're watching that I don't talk about, but you really, really like, man, I would love to know some guys you like with a couple of reasons why. Leave a comment below. If you have any questions on some of the guys that maybe I mentioned or questions on other guys that you kind of want to hear my take on, hopefully going to do a video on Friday collecting all the questions, comments, concerns from all these videos. So leave a question, comment, concern below for that, and I'll try and recap that on Friday. So check back Friday. I think Friday's a great day for that because we can give you kind of an updated idea. We'll have final practice reports and stuff like that. So looking forward to that. This week in the VIP Discord, man, this is the bread and butter of the VIP. You want to support the channel, support the site. This Saturday night, we'll have the open voice chat, just like we do every day for every slate. We do voice chats before baseball every day. But if you guys want to be part of the Saturday night candle burn, go to rundfs.com. Get yourself a VIP pass. We have week passes, 2-week passes. Just sign up, click VIP passes. We got month passes. And you can lock in the entire football season, which will cover not only football, it'll get you the rest of baseball, and a big chunk of NBA that cranks up in October. And then once you get locked in and upgrade, go to forums, and you'll get the link to the Discord. You'll be able to sign in, come hang out with us, chat 24/7 about all DFS sports. And I'm looking forward to meeting some of you guys and seeing some old faces. It's going to be like the return to school, man. So many guys I haven't talked to since last season. I'm excited. It's a fun time of year. It just really is fun. Also, if you want to connect with me, twitter.com/GundackerSports. All right, let's talk about some receivers that I'm watching. 3 of them to be exact to start this week. We'll get cranked up with Cooper Kupp. Oh, yeah. Cooper Kupp. $5,700 on Draftkings. He went down last season with a torn ACL. He's back, and get this, according to Jay Glazer, Cooper Kupp's post-surgery athletic testing numbers for quickness and agility are better than the times he had before he tore his ACL. They made him bigger, better, badder, and stronger. 40 receptions in the few games he played last year, 6 touchdowns. We go to the rundfs.com VIP spreadsheet. We can kind of make ourselves feel a little bit better on a few things. First of all, we'll go check out red zone stats. Yeah, receiving red zone stats. We'll go find Cooper Kupp. He had 12 red zone targets and 3 touchdowns in about half a season played, right? So that's huge. Definitely Jared Goff's safety blanket. And if you might hear some people this week say, I don't like Brandon Cooks because Cooper Kupp's back, or I don't like Robert Woods because Cooper Kupp's back. Cooper Kupp is the key to this offense. And I don't want to say the key to the offense, but he opens up this offense. This vehicle that the Rams are drives much more smoothly with Cooper Kupp back. So I want to first say that I love Cooper Kupp in all formats. Probably more often than not will be better cash game play than a tournament winning play. But with that said, I think the Rams-Panthers could be a sneaky shootout game. And if Kupp can fall into 2 touchdowns, 6-7 receptions, and maybe 60 yards to boot, definitely think he'd be a great play for tournaments as well. But I want to talk about a fun stat here. Statmuse.com. We use them for NBA all the time. Check this out, man. We'll type in simple questions here. Robert Woods, DKP by game log with Cooper Kupp last season, right? Run that, comes back. Actually, we don't even need game log. DKP per game with Cooper Kupp last season. Wait, DKP by DKP per game. There we go. He averaged 18.86 DKP per game with Cooper Kupp last season. And without Cooper Kupp, he averaged 15.46. Go look it up. And then we'll do the same with Brandon Cooks. Without Cooper Kupp last season, averaged 13.73 points per game, 8 games played. Without. And then we go with 18.55. I don't know about you, man. But I think we're going to hear a lot of people say, I don't like Brandon Cooks or I don't like Robert Woods because Cooper Kupp is back. I don't know. I don't know, man. I think he opens up, or at least there's a history of him opening up more lanes, more looks for receivers downfield like Woods and Cooks. So with that said, I think Cooper Kupp is a super high floor for cash games. I think there's a lot of debate, concern about Todd Gurley's workload. If you're concerned about that as well, I mean, I think it's just more safety blanket opportunity for Cooper Kupp as Goff's safety blanket. So from the Department of Redundancy department, I like Cooper Kupp. Let's move on to the next receiver, Chris Godwin. This guy you're definitely going to hear about this week. 6,200 on DraftKings. DeSean Jackson out of town. Bruce Arians in town. These guys don't really have good running backs to bank on. Peyton Barber. So it's a three-headed monster that I'm super interested in. I think the Niners at the Bucks. It's going to be super highly touted game this week in the DFS media outlets. But I think Chris Godwin 6,200. There's so much meat on the bone here. Can I get 20 points out of it? Certainly. 3X, can I get 18 plus, 19 DKP? Sure. 59 receptions last year, 7 touchdowns. A lot of people talking about, even Mike Evans has mentioned, hey, Chris Godwin, you might be competing with me for wide receiver 1 here. And this is just an offense that's supposed to be explosive, fast-paced. You know how Bruce Arians does. So I think the price is too low here on Chris Godwin. I don't think I'm going to be the only one to tell you that, so I'm not going to stand on the bridge and explain it. I think we get it. Matchup-wise, though, Niners at the Bucks. We got a 49.5, 50 total here, so that's going to be one of the higher totals of the week, one of the tighter spreads. I love Mike Evans as well, but I'm kind of focusing on the more mid-tier guys. So give me all the Chris Godwin here. And then lastly, speaking of high-powered offenses, this guy is going against a projected high aggressive offense, Kenny Golladay versus the Arizona Cardinals. Kyler Murray, Cardinals, the air raid offense. You're going to hear a lot about that this week. If the Cardinals achieve what the Cardinals want to achieve, they're going to be a punch them in the mouth, score fast and often type of team. If they can get it done against Matt Patricia's defense, I'll be impressed. With that said, if they do get that done, I think it benefits immediately the opposing receivers for the Lions, Kenny Golladay, Marvin Jones Jr. The secondary for the Cardinals is pretty beaten and banged up right now. Patrick Peterson suspended. This is going to be a great opportunity for these receivers to take the top off of this defense, and I think Kenny Golladay is probably the safer of the two with Marvin Jones. I'm not going to rule out Marvin Jones. I'm going to have many of him in my lineups this week, but I think Kenny Golladay at 6,300 gives me a better risk-reward opportunity, especially because if the Cardinals can't get it done, we know the Lions love to be all about time of possession, milking the clock, pace of play slow. But Golladay, regardless, could see 8 targets if the Lions get their way. And this is just a super smash spot for him to maybe get us 100 yards and a touchdown for tournaments. So I like Kenny Golladay, man. Those are 3 receivers I'm looking at early on this week. Cooper Kupp, Chris Godwin, Kenny Golladay. If you guys got your picks, man, fire them below. Let me know who you like, why you like them, and man, we'll talk some football. If you got any more questions about other receivers, let me know. I'll try and swing back Friday afternoon to knock those out and get those straight. Anything else from me? Twitter.com/GundackerSports. I'll see you guys in the RunDFS.com VIP Discord. Love you guys. Good luck. God bless. Go win some money.